What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be going over how to use 2-pack GekkoScience USB miners. Previous video I did show you how to set up the new packs. The 2-packs are generation before. So first thing I want to show you is, well, where can I find them? You can find a lot of them used on eBay. I went and searched 2-pack GekkoScience miners, found the two cheapest ones for you. One is $33, the other one is $30. I think any other ones above that, they're starting in the, I think 40s, somewhere in the 40s. There's another one at 33 or best. So these two I found the best. This guy right here has 100% rating on eBay, about 120 ratings. So I would go with him, but it's completely up to you guys. So if you're interested in starting mining on 2-packs, you can get them for between 30 and 35 bucks. So let's get to it. Let's figure out how to use them, guys. First thing you gotta do is go bitcointalk.org for the 2-packs. I will have the link below. You can go ahead and scroll down a little bit. These are your command lines right here for different operating systems that you're gonna use. We're gonna use the Windows one because I'm using Windows. Then if you scroll down, right here, the latest version for CudoMiner for the 2-packs was released October 19th, 2018. So we're going to download that. And we're also going to download Zadig. This is for your drivers. So go ahead and hit download. But before you do, turn off your virus protection so we can get this done quicker. Not sure why, but it always flags it as a virus. It's a false positive. So when you click on it, you're going to go ahead and download it. Save. I already have it downloaded, which is right here. And once it's downloaded, you have to extract it and your folder will look like this. Second thing, you're going to hit on Zadig. If you scroll down, you're going to go ahead and Zadig 2.5. Go ahead and download that program. This is how we're going to install our drivers. So let's get into the folder and see what we have to set up. So once your folder is extracted, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to go ahead and double click on it. And this is your CudoMiner, and this is what we'll be editing. We're going to go ahead and edit test mining, but before we do that, I'm going to show you what it looks like when you actually open the test mining before I edit it out. So this is what it's going to look like. You can see this is where the pool goes, address, and you can see there's no command for the GekkoScience for the frequency. I will show you how to do that. Everything else here, above or below, you don't have to worry about. So this is my folder that I set up for you guys. I did use a US West Digibyte 256 online for my pool. That's the one I always use. That's the one I'm still using. That's the one I like to use. So whatever pool is here, like you saw, just go ahead and copy it and right-click and paste whichever one you want to put in there. So this way you don't mess with the spacing or any command lines. It just copies and pastes right over it. Next thing you're going to edit is the address. So same as the pool. Go ahead and select it from start to bottom, no extra spacing at the end or at the front. Right click and paste your address in here. So that's the easiest part. The second thing is when you're running your 2-pack, what frequency you want to run it. You can run it anywhere from 100 and up. I've seen people, use 150, 200. You want to figure out the sweet spot for yours because they're not all the same. What's going to run most reliable and what's going to run 24/7 for you. So to enter this line, you can just copy and paste it in here, but you always want to have a space between your address and the two dashes that start after. You put Gekko-2pack-FREQ or frequency space, and then you're going to put here, 100, 150, 200. Start with the 100 and start playing with it so you can figure out what the sweet spot is for your 2-pack. And then space, and this is already going to be included just like I earlier showed you. So after this folder is set up, you're going to go ahead and close it. So once it's saved, we're going to go ahead and open Zadig right now for you. Now when you open Zadig, it's going to ask, hey, do you want to allow it to make changes to your computer? You can select yes. And when it opens, you go under option and list all devices. And then you're going to find the 2-pack. Now, before we do this, I'm going to have to go ahead and plug in my 2-pack. This is how it's plugged into my computer. When you see this bright green light, that means it is plugged in and recognized on the computer. So once it's plugged in, go back to options, list all devices again. It will show the 2-pack BM1384 Bitcoin miner. yours is going to say install. Mine says reinstall because I already have the miner. So go ahead and click install and it will tell you driver successfully installed. Once it's installed, we're going to go back to the CGMiner folder and we added a test mining. So we're going to just go ahead and double click on it. It's going to ask us, should we log this? I always say no. You can say yes, just it's up to you. And the program will start. As you can see, this is what the program opens. Right here under USB management, it shows 0, which is 1. They always start at 0, not at 1. So if you have 10 of them, you're going to have 0 through 9, which equals 10 anyways. You can see this is my 2-pack number. It's BM1384 that has 2 chips. It's currently running at 100 megahertz. And this is your current gigahash of the 2-pack that it's running. And up here on top, see how it says 5 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. That's the average. So your average currently is 10.5 gigahash. You can leave it running. It will go up depending on what frequency you are running it. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this running in the background so it equals itself out so you can see what it does on 100 megahertz. But I'm going to go ahead and open the pool and give you guys different options for the pools. So as we all know, I do like to run on Digibyte 256 online. So if you go to miningpoolstats.stream/digibyte-sha, you can click on this one. This is what it will open for you. This is the one we are running currently. But depending where in the world you are, you can choose which pool you want to run in. So when I showed you how to copy and paste into the file, you just select this from start to back, no extra spacing, right click and copy it. And then in the bat file, you can paste it to be your pool. As far as address for Digibyte, you can do KuCoin. They have Digibyte or any other wallets. They like Coinami or anyone that offer Digibyte in their wallets. So I'm going to go ahead and close this and see what our miner averaged at. So currently average is at 11.43 gigahash on 100 megahertz. But you can see at the 5 seconds it goes as high as 13. So it will take it a little bit of time to equal out, as did the new packs like I showed you guys before. Alright guys, that's it on the 2 packs and how to use them, how to set them up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it below. And as always guys, have a wonderful day.